Hi folks, Max from HiOnAndroid.com, where we get on Android every day. Anyway, last week we were in the center of San Francisco doing a speed test on both AT&T, T-Mobile, Sprint, and Verizon, or 4 major carriers. Now I'm over at my parents' house, which is in East Bay, which is sort of suburbs, I could say. This is the city called Pleasanton. Anyway, this is a great test that I can show you more results about the speed test. So for those of you wondering, here's more speed tests in SF Bay Area that I can show you and prove to you that which network is the best. So let's go ahead and do this, baby. All right, first I'm going to show you AT&T here. I'm getting almost full signal AT&T. T-Mobile also getting almost full signal. Also Sprint, I'm getting only 3G. Now, getting LTE there with 1 bar. As soon as I put this up on the by the window, which I will actually do the test based off, so everyone has full signal. And also you can see Verizon not getting as good 4G LTE. But I'm going to go ahead and place all these phones up there because that's where I get 4G LTE signal for all the phones. So let me go ahead and set it up real quick. All right, here we go. I'm getting almost full signal with AT&T. For T-Mobile, I'm getting all full bars. With Sprint, I'm getting only 1 bar, and Sprint just has the worst coverage here in SF Bay Area. There's nothing I can do about that unless they upgrade the towers. Also, Verizon getting not too bad, almost full bars. So let's go ahead and do the speed test here, and I'm going to simply run them here and find out which network is the best and fastest. Now, this doesn't tell you the actual coverage. That you would really have to rely on experience, which I'll tell you at the end of this video. But this does tell you some of the speeds you can get with 4G LTE on these 4 networks here in SF Bay Area. Now, these tests are conducted in my parents' house in Pleasanton, California. And also, I did a speed test last week or 2 weeks ago in the center of San Francisco. The results are slightly different. Verizon is doing really well today. Now the problem with Verizon is that they've started throttling users, and I've noticed whenever I download large files, my speed just drops below 1 megabits per second download. But looking pretty good. Verizon won today, followed by AT&T, T-Mobile, and Sprint in the last place. And I'll go ahead and rerun these tests a couple times just to show you the averages so you can see. You don't want to just go based on one test alone. And these are pretty good. AT&T, T-Mobile, Verizon, they're all getting pretty fair speeds. As far as coverage, I would say, in my honest opinion, AT&T probably gets the best coverage, and Verizon. But Verizon, again, it's being throttled, which is a problem been lately. So I would have to go with AT&T, T-Mobile for the best coverage, overall coverage and speeds. Sprint's probably the worst here in SF Bay Area or anywhere in California. But I heard Sprint is really good in the East Coast and also the Midwest. I'll do this one more time, and just in case the results differ. But as you can see, but the most expensive networks are AT&T and Verizon, and which is why I avoid using them. Because anytime I go over my monthly 2 gigs or 3 gigs, it's like I'm paying so much money for data versus I have a grandfather or unlimited plan on T-Mobile, which is great. And also Sprint's good thing is that you get unlimited. So I'm actually tethering off my Sprint while I'm here in my parents' house, which has no internet. There you go. Verizon's winning today. I'm doing really well. So kudos to them. But again, Sprint has been doing, or sorry, not Sprint, T-Mobile has been doing really well. I highly recommend them if you want to go with the best deal, the best coverage, and definitely check them out again if you've been getting bad speeds. I think they're probably one of the best networks right now, best deals if you want to spend the least amount of money for the most bandwidth. Anyway, that was the speed test here in my parents' house. Anyway, I hope these speed tests help you and decide which carrier to move to. Right now, T-Mobile is doing really well, and this is just my honest, pure opinions. They've upgraded their towers. You're getting very good signals in most places. So if you've been getting bad signals with T-Mobile in your area, definitely give it another thought. Also, Sprint. I hear it's good in East Coast. So if you live in the East Coast, like New York City, or the Midwest, like Kansas City, Sprint might be very good there. Based on the opinions that you guys told me, and also here in California, I would stay away from Sprint because Sprint is based in Kansas City. And they don't actually upgrade any of our towers before they upgrade New York City, the Midwest, and San Francisco always gets the last upgrade. So I would definitely stay away from Sprint if you're in California. I mean, I am a fan of Sprint though. I've always been a fan of Sprint. As you know, some of you know that some of my earlier phones were all Sprint phones. But obviously they're just, just lagging behind everyone else here in California. So stay away from Sprint. T-Mobile is probably the best deal, and followed by AT&T by Verizon. Right now, T-Mobile is just winning the race. They're really getting good, so kudos to them. And again, this is based on pure facts, opinions, experience. Based on speed tests I've done around here, SF area, Las Vegas, LA. So it kind of speaks for the West Coast. And thanks guys for watching this video. As always, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe, and I will have more high on Android videos. And as always, stay on Android.